Start out, we're going to make a Twitch guide, and it's going to be called How to Make Money on Twitch as a Gimp. Now, the first thing that we must do before anything else is to define what Twitch really is. A lot of people think, especially if you're a absolute stupid Gimp, you think that Twitch is some medium where, I can play games and play with my friend. They can see me, and it's great, and it's free, and it's about games. No, it's not. Twitch, to put it as simple as I can, since you're a stupid fucking Gimp, is Twitch is the cup in the beggar's hand. Twitch is an apparatus that's been set up to siphon begging, a percentage of the begging out of the can before the Gimp can take his portion of the money out of the cup and go buy whatever he was going to buy, heroin or beer or whatever he was going to buy that he lied to you in order to get you to give him money. So here's the 5 steps. If you're an absolute cockroach Gimp and you want to try to make money on Twitch, you follow these steps. They're guaranteed. We've studied the Gimp's brain for years. We know how they operate. We know how you operate. And if you follow these, I know you're asking yourself, well, man, I am a stupid Gimp. I mean, is it even possible that I could make money on Twitch? I mean, I don't know how these guys are doing it, getting all these donations, and, oh, man, I want to be a stupid Gimp like him. And, well, these are the ways that you do it. I've looked at Twitch for a few days, and this is what I've come up with. You follow this, there's no way you can't make money. And for you, this will be a lot of money because you're a stupid Gimp, and you'll be able to buy a hamburger or something once a week. I mean, I don't know what you're going to fucking do. Maybe you get a bedspread. I don't know. All right, so step 1. Step 1 is the most important and essential step. Step 1 is create a sad story. Now, I didn't say create a story. Create a sad story. And I mean a sad fucking story. Like, the sadder, the better. Like, I've seen shit where guys get on and they'll have a... Now, of course, Twitch has an area for this because Twitch knows without telling you, but they put it there because they know you're a stupid fucking Gimp and that you'll actually put something there. And so they make an area, called a bio? So you can put your little bio there, but all a bio means in the beggar's universe is a way for you to connect with another Gimp. Now, all Gimps inherently have they have defects, okay? So each Gimp is going to have their own defects. I mean, it's just the way it is. It's in their DNA. They can't help it. So what they have to do is you have to build this bio. You have to make a connection with another Gimp. Now, even if your defect is exactly the same as the other Gimp, the Gimp that's giving you money, the donating Gimp, if the begging Gimp has the same defect as the donating Gimp, you still win as a beggar Gimp because it's in the Gimp's DNA to give money. They want to give other people money. I mean, look at Bernie Sanders, little Bernie fucker with the teeth and shit and the white hair. Why is he doing so well? Because he knows that Gimps love socialism. They love to give other people money. They want everyone to be equal. They want to just, hey, I got a cow, you can have a cow, that kind of shit. They love that shit. It's in their DNA. So why won't they just give you money without a bio? Well, they won't, because even if a Gimp, he's inclined to give you money. I mean, he wants to. Right when he wakes up, he wants to just give you his money. He's a fucking stupid Gimp, just like you. But what will compel him to do it, right, which will make it easier for him to give you his money, is if you have a sad fucking story with a defect. Now, the sadder, the better. Like, I read this one cockroach Gimp on Twitch. He wrote that he was a hemophiliac, and he had a fucking single parent, and he was in a car wreck, and he had arthritis, and I mean, all this fucking shit. Now, a normal person would look at that and the immediate reaction would be to knee-jerk back and be like, God damn, what a cockroach fucking Gimp. Who in the fuck would tell everyone your problems like that? I mean, there's no way these can be real. But with a Gimp, as you know, because you're a stupid Gimp, this is normal for you. You guys like to tell each other these fucking horror stories. So that's the reason that guy put the story there, is because he knows that that's going to get you to give him money. So you have to create a sad fucking story, and I mean sad. Okay, like your parents fucking both died last night in a crazy plane wreck. Somalis took your brother away in the middle of the night when you were visiting or something. I mean, you got to come up with some shit. You're stupid. You can do that. You do that, and it's going to be fine. Step number 2. Buy a camera, a face cam, whatever you get, fucking stupid gimps call them, so that a gimp can see you through the computer as you play the game. And the reason for this is, no matter how you feel in the morning, if you look at yourself in the mirror and you think, oh fuck, I'm a pretty good looking gimp, and this and that. No matter what you think of yourself, if you put yourself on the camera, believe me, you qualify as a fucking stupid gimp. It's going to be great. You'll be a big success. You're going to you look like shit. It's going to be terrible. But another gimp will see you and see themselves, and believe me, it's the way to go. So you definitely want to get a face cam. You got it. No matter how you think you know what I mean. You're too good for a face cam, or whatever you think. No matter what, you can't lose on that. Another gimp sees you, they see themselves. It makes it a lot easier for them to give you money. Step 3. Show the viewer how you live. Which means on a lot of the successful Twitch gimps, they'll have the camera set up to where you can see how they live. So they're in their room and they'll have like a bed behind them and some garbage and shit, maybe a cat, maybe 3-4 cats walking around, a fucking dog on the desk or something, eating a sandwich with fucking cat hair on it. The type of environment that you guys like to live in. I mean, all gimps love to live like shit. So the more hoarder, the better. Like if you get up in the morning and normally you make your bed, don't make it. Even better, take your sheet off and pour some Pepsi on it, or take a piss on your bed, or whatever you got to do to let the other gimp know in cyberspace, that's watching you, that hey, I sleep on a piss-filled mattress just like you. I mean, we're the same. We're both gimps. So very, very important to even if you get up and you straighten up your room, even if you do straighten it up, it's fine if you do that, because you still live like shit, and it's still going to look like shit, even though you think you straightened up. So if straightening up for you is like grabbing a Pepsi can or a fucking Jack in the Box bag that's been on the floor for 2 weeks and you decide to throw it away, I mean, I'd say I'm against that. But I mean, if you want to throw it away because you think you're picking up, it's still going to be fine. They'll still see the other garbage in your fucking room, and it'll be a nice bond that you can have with the viewer, with the other gimp. Now, the fourth one is accentuate your defects. So, like I said, even if you don't think you have any defects that are interesting, I mean, make something up. Make something up and add it to, whatever your normal defects are. I mean, it's a great, like, I don't know, like for an example of a defect would be you're gay and you're going to come out this week, or transgender maybe, you don't know which bathroom you're going to use this week. Any issues you're having like that are really good. I mean, this transgender thing right now, it's really hot. It's a moneymaker. If you can, convince the viewer that you're a girl or a guy, or maybe both, or I don't even know how it works, but the more fucked up that you can be, the better. So keep that in mind. That's step 4, accentuate your defects. And if you don't have any, remember, just make something up. And the fifth one would be you got to create a donation gimmick. Now, what does that mean? Well, a donation gimmick is, I've seen stupid gimps where they'll have like a whole house of gimps. Seriously, like a whole house of fucking gimps, like 4, 5, 6 gimps that are streaming 24/7, and they'll use like a horn or a whistle, and I mean, they'll just stick it in their mouth and rub their tongue on it and their teeth and shit and blow it, and every time, and they say, hey, let's get a donation train going, and he just blows on that fucking piece of wood or that whistle or the duck or whatever the fuck they got. And it's nice because they'll throw it on the floor, maybe throw it on the floor, pick it up with some fucking hair on it and shit, and blow on it again. And then, the next guy comes on, it's his shift, and then he starts blowing on it. I mean, just like a communion. I mean, that's like the best situation. If you can get 3, 4, you got like a house where you all stream, on Twitch, like a beggar's house, and you set one up, that would be the optimum, where you could all share a wooden whistle or something, or a squirt gun or something, and stick it in each other's mouths and fucking, that kind of shit. I mean, the Gimp, he likes to see that you guys are all, licking on the same fucking whistle and blowing it and shit like that, and it's a great time. So, step 5, create a donation gimmick. And what happens on that is once you start blowing your whistle or, squeezing your rubber duck or whatever the fuck whatever you pick, just make sure you have something. And what will happen is it's a social gesture with these Gimps. So you're a Gimp, What'll happen is you see a guy blowing a thing and, hey, this guy gave $2 and he gets to have a little thing on there that says, hey, I'm a stupid fucking Gimp, I gave you $2, and it talks to him and shit. And then more and more Gimps they don't want to be left out because they want to give money and they want to say some stupid shit and have the computers, repeat their stupid little fucking beggar donation fucking whatever they said, hey, I'm a dumb fuck and I just gave $3. And they like to do that, so make sure you don't forget that. And in closing, all I can say is that if you follow this guide on how to make money on Twitch as a Gimp, there's not one chance you won't make money. And you can do this full time, and maybe you'll be able to get a hamburger or an extra hamburger a week or maybe a gallon of milk or some shit. You could look at your parents and tell them, hey, maybe I'm not a shitbag. I mean, look, I got some milk. Till next time, HOGG for life.